What's up? It's Matt.
And Willow.
We're watching Vinland Saga episode 10, I think, Ragnarok. Hopefully
10,
we're
I
on this
think.
one.
It's right there.
Well, did we watch 9? We watched 9.
What was 9 called?
London Bridge or whatever.
Yeah, we watched
Yeah, Battle of London Bridge.
That's what we just watched.
Yeah, so hopefully we're on 10.
I'm losing my mind to you people. Okay. We had Thorkel. He's very big.
Mm-hmm.
He pieced up Thorfinn.
Yeah,
Thorfinn
but
kind of
Thorfinn-
pieced up him.
Yeah, Thorfinn
he was unfazed.
got a couple fingies and
Yes.
a knife through the hand.
Knife through the hand. That was awful. But he
Yeah.
was like, that was so fun.
Yeah, he had a blast.
What else is happening? Askeladd is going to a different part of England to
Yeah, I
kill
can't-
some people.
Can't remember where they said they're marching now.
Wessex?
Or
something.
That sounds like accurate. And then Canute's staying behind.
Canute. Yeah,
Uh,
Canute's like inflicted with like having emotions. Like
That's so.
Christianity. Some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we don't really like know a lot about Canute yet, but they're building him up.
Yeah, and we got Ragnar, who's his like,
Oh,
his
yeah,
boy.
dude. Ragnar with his head.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's about what's going on.
Thorkel reminds me, have you ever like, I don't know if you've done this, but like when I'm at like camp and stuff and we're playing like a casual soccer game, but there's like
Okay.
2 soccer players, you got to balance the teams by putting them on different sides.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like Thorkel's being like, we got to balance out the war. So I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah,
over there.
that's fair. That's fair.
That's what
I
it
know what you're
reminds me
talking
of.
about. It's been a while since I've played any sports because I suck.
Yeah. I mean, it could be other games, but that's just the
Yeah.
first one that came to mind. That's what
funny.
Thorkel's basically
No, that
doing.
makes sense. That makes sense. Let's see what's going on. I want to see what's going on with Thorfinn, where we're at. Because I thought he was going to hang out with Thorkel,
Yeah.
but he didn't.
He's got like broken ribs and stuff too.
Yeah, he's like not doing well.
Do you think Ragnar and Ragnarok have any relation?
Isn't Ragnarok just like it's the end of the world, but it also kind of like it reborns the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, something like that. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, he's playing baseball. This is crazy.
That is wild.
I would abandon my post.
Yeah.
I really thought his head was ready to hit.
Is everyone else on the bridge just getting rocks for him?
I guess. Full-time job.
Yeah.
Thorkel's the only bro? You're gonna die though.
Ragnar, you gotta figure something out
Yeah.
there, buddy.
Oh, here we go. We're preaching peace. We can't be doing that.
These boys do not look that patient.
No. Okay, Ragnar's also praying hard.
Good.
Oh boy.
He likes that.
Oh boy. What does that mean? Is he coming after Canute?
I don't know.
Does he want to canoodle? Sorry, that was bad. I feel like I got to apologize on air for that one.
Oh, it was all a dream. We're happy.
Yeah. It's actually a happy story. The sagas are his dreams in Vinland. Oh, jeez. He's gonna be so full of arrows.
He's good for now.
Alright. That looks so nice.
Well.
He's gotta go back to his family and protect them.
Yeah.
He could probably piece up that chain guy now.
Halfdan, yeah. I don't think Halfdan really is shit compared to anyone the Thorfinn's
Nah.
encountered so far.
Damn. Oh. Yeah, I figured that was coming. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, Thorfinn.
Dang. It was almost like he remembered what he should go do,
I
but then it's
know.
like the same thing happens.
Vinland.
That's what I've heard.
That's what I've heard too. Oh, geez, axe in the back of that guy. That's tough. Oh gosh.
This is one of the
Oh, geez.
craziest parts about like pillaging a village is like you just leave this here and then you go to bed.
I know. Very fucked. You heard me? Oh boy. You really just threw his meat on the floor.
Yeah,
I feel
come
like
on.
that shit ain't come cheap. 10 years, bro. How'd Bath last this long? Oh, jeez. Oh, shit. We got the
All
weapons
boys,
out.
yeah. We're not messing around.
Oh, gosh. Oh. We're really just killing each other off of Cattle Thief, dude.
Yeah.
They wouldn't last a day on the internet. Well, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, it ain't Vinland, but it's pretty nice.
You have the wars going on here.
Yeah, like, everybody's just chilling. Oh. Oh, Askeladd's just chilling. Didn't he have that coin out before? Maybe not.
I don't remember. Thorfinn sucks at small talk.
I know.
あのチビガキが俺にガン飛ばすとは成長したもんだ。周りを見てみろ、トルフィン。この石これは今のイングランドの住人。サクソン人が作ったものじゃない。国の名はブリタニア。
Okay, it's like a British coin. Or a Roman coin.
Yeah. He probably did
Yeah.
have it earlier then.
Yeah.
ボス。かつてのローマ帝国の栄光は遠い過去になる。
It's a very interesting
キ
way
リスト教徒どもの言うことにゃ
of saying to let things go.
Yeah.
最後の審判とやらが
Oh, bud, I got news for you. Oh, Jesus.
その日
All for calling him dumb. That's crazy.
黄昏の時代の夜明けだ。
Oh, man.
Askeladd's spitting some deep stuff right
Yeah,
now.
this is so interesting.
It also kind of sounds like he's almost like coming to terms with losing to Thorfinn at some point, which is
Yeah.
interesting.
Well,
I
it's
thought-
interesting that he views it. I feel like we've kind of talked about that before, but like he's viewing it as like one day he's going to slip up because he's old,
Yeah.
but he's like okay with that because
Yeah.
he's living his life in the meantime.
And he's also though like telling Thorfinn too, like that there is gonna be a day when there isn't meet a duel.
Yeah. No,
Is interesting.
there's things like that where it really makes me feel like he does kind of care about Thorfinn, like even though we've been talking about him like using him and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Canute!
Everybody's interested in Canute, it seems.
I know.
もう本拠地へ帰りつつある。
We're just fucking around and killing people, dude.
そこの村で小銭稼ぎよね。トルケルか。
ああ、もうそこまで来てる。数は500ほど。奴の直参だけ連れてきたよ。
Oh, he's going to kill Canute?
本体の足跡をたどってきてる。
クヌート王子の4000がいたはずだが、
そんなものとっくに撃破された。
Dang.
Uh-oh.
その生き残りだ。
Oh, Jesus. Thorkel seems to have a grudge against Canute.
I think it's more like he realized it's an easy fight to win
Yeah.
when Canute was in charge.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. He's crazy.
The fact that they have like the OP bridge,
I know.
they come off it is wild. This guy's got it going on too.
Yeah. That's like his bro, right?
Yeah, I think that's like
His
the
second
Bjorn
character. Oh,
of,
gosh. That's in the intro.
yeah.
Shit. Oh, gosh. Ragnar. Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh. Jesus. This is crazy. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, it's like 99 now. 'Cause I wanted to-
Yeah.
どうする決めるのはあんただ。ねえな。
Hmm. This was such an interesting Askeladd episode. So
Yeah.
cool.
ラグナロクの
What was that about?
足音がよ。
I don't know. What the fuck? Huh? Wasn't he normal?
Yeah, he was on their side.
I wasn't even like ready to have a reaction.
こいつの乗ってきた馬も。
Killing the horse too? What is happening?
いいか野郎ども。よく聞け。ここが博打の打ちどころだ。クヌート殿下はデンマーク王位継承権。
Okay, so he's like, we're gonna do it ourselves. Messenger doesn't get credit.
Mm-hmm.
We swoop in and then we get super rewarded.
Yeah.
お前ら
Oh my gosh, dude.
デンマーク
That's a pirate's life.
俺たちの手柄だ。やってやる
Oh shit. This is crazy.
Yeah, and they're going against
This is a
Thorkel's
crazy,
group.
silly thing to do. I'm feeling like Bjorn right now.
黄昏の時代だぜビオル。
He really got philosophical.
暴れてみようじゃねえか。
Jesus. Oh, this is such a cool. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You're getting me hyped up.
This is crazy.
Yeah. I feel like this episode had a bit of a slow start, but then it really, like,
It
towards
did.
the end, it had a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well, still like a slower episode overall, but I feel like it's tying back. Like, we got a lot of Thorfinn character progression. Like,
Mm-hmm.
the I feel like the dream sequence referencing back, like, tied in like the sort of dream of Vinland and tied in the family stuff. Like, made him think about home, sort of like considering other options besides revenge. And then that talk with Askeladd was so interesting.
Yeah.
Ah,
I feel like the dream did a good job representing, like, because I feel like it's important that Thor's died at the end of the dream, and like he
Yes.
woke up with like kind of the revenge mindset of screaming
Yes.
for his dad's
but he
name.
also got the lesson.
Yeah, but it's like overshadowed. The end of it overshadowed the rest of the dream,
Yes.
and that's what he woke up screaming about. He didn't wake up peacefully, like, you know what? However, my mom and sister are doing. Let's go to Vinland. Like,
Yeah.
let's do all this stuff. So I felt like that was interesting. That was good placement.
It doesn't show that he's moved past it, but shows that he's sort of starting to hit that point
Yeah,
a little bit.
and it's still there. Like,
Yes.
it's not like he's completely over, like, shadowed. I guess over. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but
No, but I know what you mean. Like, and I think it's really interesting too to have Thorfinn start to come to that on his own, so that you don't give Askeladd all the credit for him sort of saying some of the things he said, but also like not give all the credit, but like if we didn't have the dream and then Askeladd had the speech, it might come off more as like Askeladd kind of convinced Thorfinn to move on a little bit,
Yeah.
but like he's already there, and so the Askeladd thing is like more interesting because it's like, is that going to sort of push Thorfinn in a certain direction, like, because yeah, I don't know. And Askeladd's kind of coming to terms with everything, not just Thorfinn, but just like his own
Yeah.
sort of like mortality, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I don't even know like fully all the takeaways from what he
Yeah.
was saying, but like it sounds to me like I don't know, it changes all the time. Like the world is changing all the time.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, all this stuff in the past doesn't like matter as much for the present. Like that's kind of I don't know exactly how to interpret it, but
I think it was kind of like sort of what you're saying of like there's no sense like holding on to what you used to have because everything is eventually going to sort of fade away
Yeah.
anyway. Like you can cling on to like I guess like to Thorfinn's problems, like you can cling on to your revenge and your guilt and like you're missing your father, but like the world's going to move on without you kind of a thing
Yeah.
and like forget you.
and it's almost like no matter what you do, that time will come. Like Askeladd
Yes.
will lose to Thorfinn no matter what. Like that time
Yes, that
is
was
gonna
such
come.
an interesting way to put it.
And then
but-
it's like the future is what matters essentially is the way I'm
Yes.
taking it. Like whatever is going to happen is going to
Yeah.
happen, but
yeah, no, it's very and like also I feel like Askeladd's got to be I think the end put it into a better perspective where it's like Thorfinn is the main character and his entire thing is I'm going to beat Askeladd and the story that it's telling is like one day Thorfinn's going to fight Askeladd and either like die or beat him and we're like he's going to beat him. But like Askeladd's living in the real world fighting a war
yeah.
and getting older. And Askeladd's like, yeah, you might kill me, but like also I might die fighting Thorkel today. And like I feel like that was a good way to sort of shift out of sort of like the main story conflict and into like that just makes sense for Askeladd to be thinking about right now. Like
yeah, true.
yeah. Oh my gosh. It's just like there's so many little I feel like 86 and Free Rin and some of these other shows too, like just so many little tiny writing choices and little decisions and like sequencing. Like this is a slower episode, but it's also just such a perfectly like I don't know, just perfectly paced, like
Yeah.
it's perfectly set up episode.
The themes and everything they're trying to portray is like so
Yes.
well done within like the dialogue and the visuals and everything. It like all comes together.
Yes. I think also even like there's little things like that, like the two guys fighting over the insult, like sort of points to like how pointless it all is and how like, of course we're going to stop fighting soon. Like, I don't know, just like little things. Like,
Yeah.
That is cool. I don't know. I really loved this episode. It was cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting Askeladd to get all philosophical and historical.
Then he got us hyped up to go to battle.
Yeah,
at
he
the
did.
end.
Oh my god, I can't believe he beheaded the dude. That was I was like
Yeah.
lulled into the slower episode, and then I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Oh, there's something else I was gonna say, but I forget. Oh, this is a random thing.
Yeah.
But based off you said, they were like when they were wasting meat or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know why this stuck with me when we were watching the episode, but I was thinking about it more, and I think it's probably because they pillage like that town, but they can't bring it all with them.
Oh, that's
So
that
they
actually
probably
makes
just, like,
perfect sense.
They probably because that village is probably storing up for the winter.
Yeah.
And so
But they're not
gonna
storing up
stay.
for it. Yeah, so they just eat all their food and then they leave.
Yeah, so they probably have an abundance. Well, an abundance. Of
An
food.
abundance. An
Yeah.
abundance.
they get an abundance when they're out the village, but then when they're on the road, they can't bring it all. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. The pillaging's fucked up.
yeah,
We say it every episode, but like, good lord.
I just like if I was gonna like, I'm not saying I would pillage, but if I was gonna pillage, but at the end when we get everyone, I'd go like pile up the bodies and burn them or something. Like I would not sleep in the
No!
same building with the dead body right in front of me.
At least put them outside.
Yeah, that's what I mean. At least like drag them all.
Yeah.
Like you don't gotta put that much effort into it.
Yeah.
But like just get them out of the eating sleeping area.
A lot of issues in the pillaging lifestyle.
yeah.
What else was I going to say? Oh, I don't know. Canute's very interesting. I like we're not getting a lot out of Canute, but like
We haven't gotten anything from Canute's perspective.
yeah, except that war is bad. Like specifically, all of the like Jesus prayers were like, "Forgive me, war is a sin. Like we don't need to be fighting."
But we
Which
don't
like is basic, but like it's interesting that he might be like a pacifist or something.
we don't fully know though what Canute like thinks about all that, because I feel like it's one
Yeah.
thing to be going through like the religious process of praying and saying these things, but we don't actually know how Canute like
Canute hasn't said one fucking word.
yeah, and we haven't had like a single scene of what Canute is thinking about or anything like that. Like we've gotten Ragnar, but
I feel like we might get some Canute. Like they're really building Canute up. I think like he's one of the more. I don't know how to feel about it yet because I feel like we haven't had the payoff or haven't had like that like is
Yeah.
Thorkel gonna get to know Canute or like is the point that we rescue Canute and then we get to know Canute later because we're heroes. Like,
He seems like a pivotal character though.
for sure. And he's in the intro. He's
Yeah.
kind of like the only big, like Thorkel and Canute were like the two we hadn't met. And now we have them.
Yeah.
So.
And now they're gonna
interesting
fight over
stuff.
Canute. So
Now we're going to fight over Canute. Everyone's going to be.
it's almost like a brains versus brawn kind of thing too, because Thorkel's got bigger army. He's the battle
the
guy,
biggest.
It seems like, but Askeladd, all we've seen is how like smart he is.
Yeah,
pretty
he's
much.
he's a crafty
So,
bitch.
Not to say he's not also skilled in battle, and the Thorkel's
Yeah.
also not like stupid, but
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the
No,
the
it is
main
very
thing
interesting.
that's going
Yeah.
against each other. But anyway, that's all I got. for
Exciting
this one.
stuff. I want to know if Thorfinn and Thorkel are going to rematch, or if Askeladd's going to fight Thorkel.
Yeah, or Thorfinn's gonna fight Askeladd again.
Maybe they have a three, like a triple, like they're all fighting each other.
Yeah, a three-way.
A three-way.
As some say.
All
Yeah,
right.
maybe we'll get that next episode.
Maybe we'll
find
get it
out.
next episode. We'll find out.
All right, peace out, y'all.